Hey, yo, peace, Judge Eternal Allah. Today's Supreme Mathematics is Allah God. Allah is the God of the universe, the sole controller. You know what I mean? Of all things in existence. The focal point of all reality, keeping all things in constant awareness. He's that living, burning energy in constant motion. Black is the creative force, and man is the intelligence that makes that energy kinetic, God. This is how Allah is seen and heard everywhere, for he's the all-I-seen God. Peace.
The following program is rated TVMA. Viewer discretion is advised.
Come on. Yeah. Come on. Somebody gotta say this shit, so piss a bitch. Fuck your government. I'm hesitant to holler out that I'm in. I represent hollow points and Mac tears. So don't think shots coming out of them. Last thing that you see is Nat Turner's grin. I'm a savage, not your average white boy, my friend. We ain't shooting. Fuck red, white, and blue. Irk Dah Nerv, like militias in the booth. Spit that word like there was a nigga too. Get that herb like I need a blunt or two. Fuck y'all all, each and every one of you. You niggas wanna stay asleep? Fuck you motherfuckers too. All you niggas ain't loyal. Fuck the government soil. Bring heat to the planet to this motherfucker boil. There's no more talk. Through the grave y'all walk. I talk for the slave from the grave. It's war.
04 07 21. Shotgun, shoot 'em before you run now. Do the jerk, baby. Hey, I am Irk Dah Nerv, A.K.A. Mr. Somebody. Everybody, somebody got to say this shit. Regenerate in power to my intellectual father, Jihad's Eternal Allah. I'm going to keep doing what I know he would want me to do. So this is, if you don't already know, somebody got to say this shit. Welcome, thank you for coming in tonight and watching the show. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Man, I just want to talk to you good peoples tonight. I felt it's only right. It's only right that I give us, let everybody know what I'm doing, what I'm planning. And you know what? The things that I'm planning, I have a band of good guys on my side, ready to ride. And I love them to death, man. They've been knowing me since I was a youngin', man. You know what I'm saying? Many of them. One of them is a fairly new friend. I don't like to say that he's a new friend. I consider him a brother. He's my brother from another mother. And he has his own platform, which I will be getting into just one moment. I need to make sure y'all hear me good. Let me get what's up, Mike Worry? Shock Rock King Black. What it do? Peace, God. So I just want to make sure that everything's right. Let me move my spinner and make sure that my vocalize is coming in clear. Oh yeah, it is. So check it out, man. Hey baby. My daughter just walked through the room. Yeah, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather of one beautiful grandbaby. Oh, my Ivory. My baby. Yeah, man. Like I said. I think I've said it in a few live streams of mine. Man, I'm really loving this grandfather shit. I think I am the sexiest grandfather on the planet. Yes, the sexiest, highly melanated grandfather on the planet. This could be debated, but you're wasting your motherfucking time because you're not going to convince me otherwise. And with that being said, I love fatherhood. I've also said in other live streams and in other platforms that I wasn't the greatest of husbands, not at all. And I'm not the greatest of boyfriends or someone, I'm let's just say, my woman, she deals with a lot dealing with me. My friends deal with a lot dealing with me. My loved ones, my brothers, deal with a lot dealing with me. For one, I've developed the ability to never bite my tongue. Yeah, and well, you know what? Let me say it like this. I developed the ability to never bite my tongue with the know-how and the forethought of self-control, and that was given to me by Jahaz Eternal Allah. Now, I would say my mother gave me her slick mouth. My mother would cuss you out at the drop of water. Like she would cuss you out quicker than lightning strikes. You know what I mean? My mother was a very, very just feisty woman, and she was very respectable though. She gave you respect at the door, but don't get her to the point where she's giving you the side eye. My mama was actually the master of the side eye before it became an emoji. She gave you a certain look, and that look explained it all. Because everything after that look is going to be bad. And then I developed the ability to control what I would say and how I would say it via Jahaz Eternal Allah, Regenerating Power, my intellectual father. Man, if you don't know, I've been going on a tear lately. I have been going on a tear. Did I tell you about the fucking mixtape that I'm doing? I'm sure I have. I'm sure you've heard about it. I'm doing a mixtape with a motherfucker I can't stand. How is that possible? How the fuck is that? I'm doing a mixtape. Satan's Whore. The mixtape. Featured disgusting motherfucker whose voice is all over 100% her voice and her voice alone. Well, not alone. I got some intros and outros, interludes. Matter of fact, I may upload an interlude. Well, it's already uploaded. I ain't gonna fucking just go check it out on my channel. It's already uploaded. I got a few more tracks. The next track that I load up. Oh man, this is just ridiculous. 666. You know what? You already heard. To go to the live that has that album cover on it. Watch that, and it will explain it all. Because right now, I want to talk about something else. I have an announcement. Guess what? I'm going to bring in my peoples so they can rock with me tonight. See, remember I told you in the beginning of this live stream that I have peoples that I love and they have to deal with my fucking irritated ass? Well, those people, I have somehow, let me say it right. Sometimes I always got to come back and I will correct myself in times. You will hear me correct myself a lot, guys. So with that being said, I have guys that have allowed me to talk them into starting platforms. At least 3 of them. Then I have another guy who started his own shit by himself, a shoe line, and in the future it will be a clothing line. This motherfucker is a fashionista, artistic genius. All the rest of you motherfuckers out there in the fashion world, you're gonna have to one day pay homage to this man. He's putting shit together that I ain't seen none of you do. I ain't seen none of you done. You haven't done it yet. You haven't put it together. I haven't seen you do it. My man's doing it. But I'm gonna bring these people in. Oh, and guess what? My partner, he is the main co-host for this show. Ace motherfucking ill. You understand me? Hopefully he can come in here and share this announcement with me, man. I'm feeling good. Like I said, I've been on a YouTube motherfucking tear. I have been walking the YouTube streets, in the middle of the motherfucking streets, with the Draco. Yes, I have. And I've been looking inside the windows of your buildings, of your platforms, and I've been wanting a motherfucker to get out of line. Yeah, I feel artistic in this bitch, in these YouTube streets. Yes, I do. I feel like making shit. I feel like making videos. I feel like making music. I just feel like making animated motherfucking series. I don't know where the fuck I'm about to go. I just feel like I'm gonna allow YouTube to decide. Because I ain't going no motherfucker where. The thing is, we're building these platforms, and these platforms are slowly growing. But the thing about the slow growth is that we will have sincere followers. We will have those motherfuckers that was riding with us from the beginning, and they seen the growth. And once we're standing in the future, they can say, you know what? I was there from the very beginning. Yes. See, that's how that shit works. Time that is. Matter of fact, let me bring my peoples in. I'm wasting time talking. Let me bring my peoples in. What you say, guys?
What's happening?
What's up?
Man, I ain't did a. I got Mr. Peacock himself, and I got Mr. UHOA motherfucking podcast. Do you know about the UHOA podcast, folks? Oh, well, let me just say this. If you don't know, you will. See, the UHOA podcast is a podcast ran by my man. You understand? The president, El Presidente of the UHOA Men's Club. UHOA is an abbreviation for the United Hard Hats of America. Oh, you're kind of getting it, are you? The hard hats. The hard hats stand for something. The hard hat symbolizes something. You can probably figure it out, can't you? Yes, those are the people, those are the minds, those are the hands that we are entertaining. And our numbers are growing. We're having live events. See, understand. The UHOA It's not just a motherfucking social media group. Oh yeah, we are a private group on Facebook. Oh yeah, we show shit. We share shit on this page on Facebook that no one else can see but group members. But we also have events. We share events. We set up events. We organize events. And the main organizer of those events is El Presidente J-Wall. Now, the reason why we have these events is to bring like-minded people together. Not only just people, though. People who know how to do shit. Tradesmen, journeymen, laborers. Those who don't mind putting on a pair of steel-toe boots and getting fucking muddy all goddamn day. Working hard, coming home, going home to their homes, tired and exhausted, and understanding the appreciation of a hot shower and a warm meal. Those are the type of people we are interested in. Those are the people that we cater to on the UHOA podcast. And if you are one of those people, please feel free to join us. Because guess what? We had taken our act on the road. Ain't that right, El Presidente?
Oh yeah. Every motherfucking state we end up in, whether it's for work, vacation, or just fun with the boys, we put our stamp down. Best you believe, a couple weeks ago I was in Las Vegas, and they know what the fuck the UHOA is in Las Vegas.
I heard you
Oh,
showed
he
We
that
put our
on that.
stamp.
He
We
put
got
UHOA
stickers
swag everywhere.
We got
There wasn't a
stickers
slot
all
machine
in
safe.
Southern Indiana, from the Shaker joint all the way to the casino in Southern Indiana. They got our brand everywhere, and we ain't stopping. See, we are right now mainly based out of Kentucky. That's just because that's where, the founding fathers hail from. But best you believe, we got multiple states that we're about to pop chapters up in. We ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to be able to see a job site without seeing one of our logos in the future. Believe that. It's the UHOA, United Hardheads of America. A bunch of dudes who drink hard, play hard. We can build a subdivision from the ground up, drink you under the table, and take your wife in 1 week. We amazing. And you don't want to fuck with it. That's how we roll.
Yeah, you really don't want to fuck with it because
try to stay
we
we try to stay respectful to anybody. I mean, here's one thing I can tell you. You could be a high-paid, well-respected tradesman and still have a murder felony. You follow me? Mm-hmm. Ain't no background checks where we work, Jack. Don't let it fool you. Don't let a motherfucking hard and the steel-toe boots and a hard hat fool you. That cat might drag you in a heartbeat.
And
so
first
it's
of
better
all,
just to have fun with
I
it.
don't
Laugh,
know.
enjoy life.
Yeah. And be mindful. I don't know not one motherfucking construction worker that's a punk.
No.
I don't know one.
If you do,
first of all, you got to have some type of balls to make sure that you are up at the fucking crack of the ass dawn to make sure that you are on a job site for a goddamn toolbox talk, a fucking game box meeting before you even start your 8 to 12 hour shift.
Facts.
You're fucking you're cutting PVC pipe. You're fucking laying PVC pipe. You're hanging fucking iron. You're hanging steel. you're framing, you're cutting concrete. Either fucking way, you're doing fucking hard work. You're building infrastructure. That alone makes you a tough motherfucker. Now, as far as your bite in the fight, that's purely personal.
Facts. Facts. But here's the thing. We are a bunch of rough, tough heathens. But we honestly try to respect each other, respect each other's trades. We respect each other's ideologies as far as what it is to be an American, because we don't talk politics in our group. So I don't give a fuck who you voted for, punk motherfucker. Don't bring it up at the fishing time.
Yes. You know what, El Presidente, see, that's as far as it goes with the UHOA podcast and the UHOA Men's Club. We have presidents and vice presidents that can and will be voted out in the future, and new ones will come in. But that is as far as the politics goes within the UHOA Men's Club. Now, with that being said, if you want to join a men's club, if you want to proudly talk about the love of a woman's body, the love of pussy, the love of hard work, the hatred of the PC without speaking politics, then go to the UHOA, United Hard Hats of America YouTube channel. Join us. Feel free to call in when we have call-in shows. Do that. No politics, no talking of politics in the club or on the podcast. But guess what? I'm here for you, baby. I want all your socio-political bullshit. I want it all.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it to me. Liberals. Calling liberals. Calling conservatives. I want you to come to me. I want all of you. I want to destroy your paradigm. See, I have a unique thing. See, I am rational. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Speak.
One thing we figured out long ago. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. One thing we figured out long ago. Whether you think you standing on the left side or the right side of the train tracks, when the big train comes, you ain't nothing but laying on the tracks in the dead center.
Amen.
When the big train comes, it fucks everybody up. You always.
What is that? All right,
Peace to my man, Red Wings Hockey. That's my birthday twin right there. Me and that man were born on August 16th. Yes, we were. We some bad motherfuckers indeed. El Presidente.
Yeah, man.
Do me the biggest of the favors before we introduce that beautiful ass shoe. See, I got some videos loaded up. I got some pictures loaded up now. Don't play with me. Now, do me the biggest favor. Could you cam up solo screen and let them know why they should be on the UHOA podcast, why they should be watching, good sir?
I mean, when it comes to Sundays on the UHOA podcast, I mean, it's the best entertainment you can get at the end of the week and at the beginning of the next week. You follow me? All we do, man, we've structured this show to be in the vein of the legends, Bob and Tom, Opie and Anthony, Howard Stern. So what I mean by that is it's slapstick comedy, dick jokes, profanity, just run amongst. I mean, all we're trying to really do, folks, for you on a Sunday is make you laugh. Put a smile on your face. Let you know that the tail end of your weekend is full of joy, and the beginning of your week is you're gonna have a smile on your face driving to work, listening to us if you didn't catch us on Sunday night on your Monday morning drive. All we're doing is trying to bring comedy, baby. Bring the heat. We got a couple other skit shows, a couple other comedy podcasts that we know personally that we work with, the network with. We'll have them on there. But my only job, my only mission in life on UHOA podcast on Sunday nights is to make you laugh, man. Make you laugh. If you think you got something funny to say, you think you got some chops, you think you funny, call in, give it to us, man. We ain't biased. We don't give a fuck. I mean, we're a group of construction workers. But if your punk ass works at Target, but you got a funny ass fucking 20-minute set that you've been working on the stage, bring it to me, man. I don't give a shit. All we want to do is funny. Only rule, no politics, and bring the funny. We trying to make people laugh. We ain't getting philosophical. We ain't gonna talk to you about the woes. We ain't gonna talk to you about news coverage and shit you done seen on whatever mainstream source. None of that. We just want you to laugh, baby. So check us out on Sunday nights. 8:30 is the time we try to go in. And just vibe with us, laugh, call in, enjoy it, comment, like it, whatever. If you don't like it, don't think it's funny, tell us that too. I mean, we like constructive criticism. If it don't seem like it's constructive, we'll just tell you where to go find a corner and go fuck yourself in. But until then, just come see us for the funny. That's all we're asking. Nothing more.
Here.
Hopefully by the end of the summer,
Here.
Hopefully by the end of the summer, we'll have all y'all screaming, "You ho!" And that's the mission.
That is the mission. That is our total goal is to bring good people together and exchange work, exchange jobs, bring people who know how to do shit together. And that's like my man Red Wings Hockey said, let's get dirty, man. Let's get dirty. But on those days when you wanna get clean and look so mean, I think I could sing. My biological father actually sings. He's a beautiful singer. Me and him have issues, but other than that, let's talk about getting clean real quick. See, I want to show you something. Can I show you something, good peoples? Just keep your eye on the screen.
Check out these peacocks, man. Peacock 20. Ain't they?
When she reached the dock, she jumped out and began to run, but there was nowhere for her to go. The patrol boat was right behind, with Bernard Leonard aboard. He and the Coast Guardsman followed her.
That is a beautiful motherfucking shoe right there.
These are the Peacock 20.
Hey, man,
these are the ones that's
that
going to really show
motherfucker's
out.
dope.
If you really want to be seen, you really want to be flashy, you want to be fly, man, you put these pair of kicks on and show out. They're exclusive right now because they just came out. Nobody has them. So if you really want to look like something after you get off work and you feel full of energy, you're energetic, you want to step out, you want to attract the opposite sex, put a pair of peacocks on.
Hold on, cuz, slow down. What the hell, man? He done sold me a car with the shoes.
Yes,
Slow down, brother.
Yes,
Talk
it is.
to him, man. Talk
Hold
to
on,
him.
just a
Tell
second.
him. Hold on. There's a
Let me
lag
get it
going on.
right. Actually, let you take a look at the quality. Now, tell me this shoe ain't something that would set your outfit off.
Man.
Man, that motherfucker's dope.
And honestly, if all you can afford is a clean
Look
pair
at
of
it.
jeans and a white tee, them shoes gonna set it off.
Plus
So, man,
Italian leather.
there's a
Yeah,
lag going on, and I'm upset about the lag. But guess what? Put these pair of kicks on, I'm not upset anymore. You know why? Because looking for a partner, put these kicks, conversation, definitely.
Man.
Shoes are going to set it off. Anything Italian leather. And check out the hair. And I don't know if you can get up close and you can see that, but that's hair. These ain't no cheap shoes. Italian leather, beautifully made, hand stitched by Italian artisans. Like they craft, they take this stuff and stitch them with their hands, man. Yeah, they're so good. The shoe is solid. You know what I mean? Materials. And like I said, man, this is running up with Gucci. This is run up with all these different type of shoes, man. You ain't got to cop Gucci. You could cop Peacock, right? Come and get something that is really going to set you apart from the rest of the people that you're going to be around. Get you. You are definitely, somebody's definitely going to say something about these shoes when you put them on. Definitely everybody, not only the opposite sex, but I've been attracting compliments from the most thuggish, gangsters people that you can meet. They love them. They say that's their style. About them, man. I appreciate it. Speak about them. And definitely, look, when you put them on in the daylight, you're going to walk around like you got reflectors on. These things just are so, man. What do you think, Irk? So, yeah. And if you do my cause, the money, the proceeds from these shoes not only helps my family, but I also give back to the community. I also work with children. I also work with this ministry called ER Ministries. We help the young guys, man. We trying to show them what a man looks like, what a man does in society. We also talk to the parents and give them some words on how a parent is so important to the child's development, because the child needs the parent, because the parent is the one who puts those opportunities in front of the children, so that they can have all those experiences that they need in order to know exactly what they want to do in life. You have to have experiences. You have to try different things. And when things in you, who's putting those things in your face? Your parents. So important. So the proceeds go to help children, kids with incarcerated parents. They also help the less fortunate. I also help drug addicts. I help everyone. So this shoe is beautiful, but it has a cause behind it. Cop you some peacocks, look good, and help some people at the same time. All I can say is flash out. Get them.
Yes, sir.
Also this summer,
hey, hold on.
also, I'm dropping 4 new pairs.
Adrian, real quick, slow down, bro.
Yeah.
I need you to let them. First of all, I need you to let them know how you became a shoe designer. Then I want you to let them know about the
What
first
it do?
the what it do, Ace Illa. Hey man, hey, hold on. That's my man that always rides shotgun on this show. SGSTS. Somebody got to say this shit. He's gonna be always on this show. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel some type of way if he ain't here. But like I said, hey Trey, Adrian Richardson. I'm sorry, I call him A Trey. It's the street thing. Adrian Richardson, please do me a favor and tell them how you came to the place of designing shoes, and please tell us the numbers and the success on that one that you're holding right now. You can also let them know that I have a pair of those.
Yes, you do. You have a pair of those. You are matter of fact, a number one. What can I say? You are a number one investor in these. You are the number one investor in these pair right here. You are the reason that these pair are sitting right in front of your face right now, because faith in me has driven you to invest in my house. And I thank you for it, cuz. Thank you, Irk. Well appreciate it. Now,
Oh shit, I
I've been
appreciate
in the
you for
streets all
allowing
my
me to be a
life.
part. Hey, bro, just let me say this real quick. I appreciate you for allowing me to be a part of your creation, man, because that's going to be successful. And I need you to don't forget that after you tell, tell them who you are. I need you to let them know about the numbers on that shoe.
Yeah. So, Adrian Richardson, they call me A.K.A. I've been in the streets for a long time, gang banging. I've had shootouts. I've shot people. I've actually been arrested for 2 homicides. And it's only through God's grace that I'm here today. It's not luck. It's through God's grace that I'm here today to provide this type of product for you, and also to provide the services that I provide to the community for the kids, and also for drug addicts and all that. For me, coming from the streets and selling drugs from my teen years up to my adult years, I've been to the penitentiary more than 5 times. I've done over 15 plus years in the penitentiary, right? But I'm right here, man. I'm right here. Who do you know that has been convicted of 2 homicides that's out here to do this? I'm highly blessed and highly favored, and I'm going to do whatever it to get even more blessings in my life. Now, I started from the streets of Lexington. My story is not made for Lexington. It's made for somewhere bigger, but it happened here, and I'm glad it happened here, because if I was somewhere else, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now, because I'll be under, behind, beneath, deep down in the gutter of the penitentiary.
You broke up, G. Oh man, he was about to break some science down. Oh man, hold on. That's all right. That's all right. We're gonna bring you back so he can give you that spiel, that real spiel right there. That he was about to break it down about himself. You hear me? Hey, Illa.
What up, God?
Peace to you, man.
Hey, I seen you got that when you first sent me the stream, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I jumped in, but it wasn't scheduled yet. Oh wow! I sit here think I had enough time to run downstairs, make me something to eat. Well, I've been in there watching Blue Bloods for the last half hour. My bad, God. But it's your boy, man. Ace Ill checking in, man. Y'all know I'm the skirt on this motherfucker goddamn plateau, man. What it do, man? Hey, man, I'm so glad to see that brother, man, doing that with that shoe, man. Every time I see it, you know what I'm saying? And, I might be on some Irk shit and don't even got them to do the other shoes, just the motherfucking one I want. Hell no. I'll be playing the Peacock. I'm playing the Peacock shoe when he had like 40 different shoes out. I'm still gonna be playing the Peacock first one.
Hey, I got money building up in a jar right now, G, so I can get those first edition.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, damn, if I send him the bread right now, it don't make a difference, because like I could just order it for real. I ain't even gotta send the shit to him. I need to order them motherfuckers right now while I'm on a goddamn show talking my shit.
What up, Darren?
I'm finna
salute to you. Good guy right there.
Man, bless
what I do. How I get that shoe? I go to alive.com right now.
Aliveshoes.com, man. And matter of fact, let me do this real quick. And yeah, man, it's time. My man got the new. Let me see if he's back in. He ain't back in yet. My man got the new shoe. He got the second shoe of his line out. That shoe is doing very, very well right now. And here's the commercial for the first one. man. That is Peacock Collection, designed, created, founded by Adrian Richardson. Man, like he said, 15 years in the penitentiary, convicted of 2 homicides, and now a shoe designer and a youth counselor. I mean, come on, man. This is America. I mean, what type of success story are you looking for? What type of from nothing to something success story are you looking for, man?
Jesus.
Come on, G. Hey, speak on it, man. What you
listen,
think, man?
We could trip on it because we know exactly who we're talking about. We know exactly, you know what I'm saying, how he stood word for word on what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm making this up. I got a gimmick with my shoe. None of that. You know, this authentic spit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I support that shoe because I know it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm trying to get right on here right now. It's aliveshoe.com, bro.
Aliveshoes.com. Yes, sir. Matter of fact, you know what?
And
I'm
honestly,
about to go
man,
ahead.
if you think about a cat like Adrian, man, that'll let a lot of you want to be social justice warriors out there check your motherfucking nuts, man, for real. Because I remember y'all was giving mad heat to Gucci on some motherfucking fuckery. They was trying to pull in some ads, and then they hired Dapper Dan, and now everybody got them belts and shit again. But what I'm saying is, you got a guy from the ground up, been to the penitentiary, got out. Not only did he make his own shoe off the muscle and his hustle, his shoe goes back to help the community. So what I'm saying is, if you motherfuckers act like you can put on Gucci belts and slippers again because of Dapper Dan,
hey, G,
motherfucker, you ain't got no reason not to rock a hand-stitched Italian leather shoe with real motherfucking hair on it and some of the dopest soles you've ever seen. I mean, get out of here with yourself, motherfucker. I don't want to hear none of your shit. Like a motherfucking.
Come on, man. You ain't never seen no shit like that.
I don't
My
want to hear.
man,
I don't
come
want to
on,
hear.
man.
I don't want to hear shit out of nobody on some motherfucking. I rep my community or any of that shit. If you motherfuckers gonna buy sweatshop joints from motherfuckers who don't give a shit about you to a guy who made it from the mud, made his own shoe, and then turned around and took a percentage of his shoe and gave it right back to his community.
I know he
Come
better
on.
help me
If you
find that
can't stand
motherfucking
on
shoe
that,
right now.
if you can't stand on that shoe, motherfucker, you can't stand on nothing.
I'm about to drop the link in there. I'm about to drop the link to the shoe, right? Do me a favor. Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get it myself. I'm gonna drop the
Send it
link.
to my email, G, so I won't get
and
off
I'm gonna drop the link in the
off
chat
panel.
too. I'm gonna drop the link to the shoe in the chat. It's aliveshoes.com. Peacock
I'm
Collection.
in here. I'm trying to I don't know where to go from there. I'm in here.
Just put in Peacock Collection.
Shit, I don't even see no motherfucking search. No search engine bar.
Just what you do
Hey,
is
Troy.
the best way to get in there. The best way to get in.
Go ahead. There you go. That's what I wanted.
I'm here. Get in
Yeah,
there.
go
Do
ahead,
I gotta
man.
apply? Hey Trey, do I gotta apply?
A quick way to get in there. No, don't apply. Go to my Facebook page,
Okay.
man. Just go to my Facebook page or go to my Peacock Collection page on Instagram, Peacock Collection 20.
On Instagram.
And hit on the link. Go to the Facebook page, scroll my timeline, tap on the shoe, and it'll send you straight to the link. Because all of them have different links until I get my brand page.
Don't even trip.
Jumping.
I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. I should have asked him to promote. We're gonna get to that, yo. But hey, Trey, Adrian Richardson, the creator of the Peacock Collection, Mr. Peacock himself, Mr. Flash Out himself. It's in me to want to call him the street moniker because I've been calling him that for years. But you know, it's a new day. You know what I mean? Adrian Richardson, Peacock Collection. So So check this out though.
A-Train
I told I,
You had me calling him that shit, and I was even pronouncing it wrong for months.
Look,
I was like,
A-Train
man,
couldn't
I'm
have
gonna
did
call
this.
this man by
A-Train
his
was too,
full name.
A-Train couldn't have did
see,
this. A-Train
yeah.
was too hostile, too aggressive. But Adrian Richardson has the sense and the presence of mind to keep himself cool and keep himself calm and collected, and to come out
And the
with
stillness,
this right
and
here.
the stillness, yeah, the stillness and the mind and the focus.
You can leave your
Very
I
at
kids
totally
peace.
agree
I'm
with
very
you.
content in life. And I'm focused on my cause. Very content, very peaceful in life, and I'm focused on my cause. And yes, for all of the death and destruction that I've caused in the world and in my community, now I'm flipping it around and I'm trying to bring back my community, or at least get the young minds jumping in a new direction, because they've gone right now and it's just not good. Death and destruction all over again in the streets. I'm trying to curve some young guys, bring them on another path, talk to them, whatever I can do. But my favorite cause is kids with incarcerated parents, because guess what? Those kids with incarcerated parents, what the parents don't know, that stuff affects the children. It really does. And by them being absent parents, who is going to provide the exposure to all these different things in the world that they could be exploring right now? Who could do that? Man, you know what? Just one thing. I want to say one thing, right? This is what I believe in. I come from a community that had nothing, and there are a lot of smart individuals in that community, even kids. I truly believe that there's a young kid walking my old neighborhood with dirty shoes, snotty nose, dusty as I don't know what, that is the next Bill Gates. But how would we know that unless we don't put that type of stuff in front of them? I want to try to have it to where the kids in my neighborhood can discover writing code, because that is the future. I want them to write code. I want them to invent.
Yeah, we got to get our children involved in STEM. We got to get our children involved in STEM, writing code, and yeah, you're absolutely right. These are the career paths of the future.
In my mind, sports is no longer acceptable for our young black men or young men, period, man. Okay, we've been known, that's all they have for us in my community, sports, and really nothing else, and everybody have their rap dreams. But my thing is let's do something where we can expand and bring other people with us. Writing code, I know there's the next Bill Gates in my neighborhood somewhere. I know there is. But how are we gonna help the kids reach their full potential if we don't do something about it, if we don't expose them to that? So in the future, one of the things that I want to do with the proceeds from Peacock Collection is I want to hire some professors, to come to a community center at a certain time in the week, or how many we have to negotiate how many times or whatever, what the pay is going to be. Or I would love for any professor out there that knows code, that has some free time, that would like to volunteer to teach children code and has the time to do it. Well, maybe the professor or whoever may be retired and doesn't have anything to do. Get in touch with me. Peacock Collection is also my email address too. Go to the Peacock Collection on Gmail, peacockcollection20@gmail.com, and you can get in touch with me, and we can talk about this. We can really talk about this, because I am interested in, just getting rid of the status quo in my neighborhood, getting rid of it. We need to have these kids look at people other than drug dealers and rappers and stuff like that, which ain't nothing wrong with the rap, in my opinion, some things. But we need to have them look at other role models, man. People that can actually contribute something to the world, man. Yes, untapped potential. Copy Peacocks. Help somebody. Really help somebody. Man, and if you don't believe me,
speaking on that, man, we need to link up Peacock and the UHOA, because when it comes to navigating and find another way to make a good living for yourself and to know something and learn something, man, the trades is another way.
Yeah,
So shit.
it definitely is.
If they
We
ain't
can do
writing
all
code,
that. We can teach
they
them
might know. If they
everything.
ain't writing code, they might learn how to weld, pull electric line, whatever, run plumbing and shit. Trust me,
Yes.
with the UHOA, we got all that.
Yes, and that's perfect. You know, one thing, J Wall, that I've learned also is this. You got people out there that's grown men, grown women that don't have basic life skills.
Man,
Basic life skills. Somewhere down the line, there was a disconnect with whatever, you know, with the family or with the parents or whatever. Like, so we're also offer like something basic, like, man, who don't know how to change a tire? I actually know lots of people that don't know how to change a tire. I know lots of people that don't know how to cook. Just, you know what I'm saying? We can just basic. If you want to know how to cook some chicken, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I know people who will just something up. You know, just basic stuff. How to fix a hole in the wall. You could teach them that. I mean, you know, guys at the UHO could teach them that. How to do basic maintenance on their car. Just anything to have some basic life skills to get you by in this world, but also to advance you. Also to advance you in this world.
Because you
and
ain't lying.
also
Some people out here that are just one kind of what we would deem as just kind of like a little regular situation, little thing you got to deal with, like a flat tire or you know, like maybe a clogged up drain or something like that, which really ain't much of nothing for us. But for some people, that shit's like life altering. And unfortunately for them, when they take when they take it to a lot of these people that act like they, you know, they do it for a living, a lot of them break them off so much they either ain't got the bread to pay for it, or they take the little bit of bread they got.
So why not provide this service? Why not have someone instruct, like have a career, like have some type of career fair for the kids or even the adults where they can be instructed at each booth. They could be instructed on basic things that they can do. And we just think of different things every time we have an event, you know, basic things that help them in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Help them in life. All this stuff, all the proceeds, like a percentage of the proceeds are going towards that type of thing right there. And it's the summertime coming around. And yes, I want to get this stuff jumping hard. I want to bless people the same way that I've been blessed. And I want to make it happen for my community, your community, whatever. The more money I get, the more places I branch off in. I'm not just thinking about my community. I'm thinking about all the underserved communities. I'm thinking about all the underserved people. I'm thinking about the less fortunate, period.
Hell yeah.
And I also,
and honestly, if you think about it, bro, that's where the help in any community really comes from. Is from the community, from people from the community that understand what it actually needs in this snack. Because you know, like I know, when motherfuckers start trying to vote on things for the community, it's a wrap. Your vote don't get you nothing. These motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing.
Check. Can you hear me? My high. Okay.
They got their own agenda.
Man, let me ask you something.
They have their own agenda. Their agenda line up agenda.
Let's have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
Anybody hear me?
Well, he's in and out, my friend.
Speak, bro. The serious conversation. But look, man, no BS behind this shoe. Get you a pair. There's something behind the whole line. Get you a pair. Get you a pair. Help somebody. Step your sweat. Shine a light on yourself. When you put the shoe on, man, it's the outfit and bring it to 100. It's gonna just explode. It's just gonna make you stand out even more. This shoe is. And for the females, you can wear these too. You can wear these too. These are not just for males; they're for females also. And I have a couple of shoes coming out in June or middle of June that will cater to the most bubbly, exciting, joyous women out there that want to see color, they want to see quality, and they want to see fun involved in the shoe. It's going to happen. I got something for you. So stay tuned for that. because I'm excited to bring this out, and I do want some feedback on it. I'll show you guys. Also, I have the Posada 7920. What was it? 7820. I'm sorry. The peak of and it's in commemoration, or not commemoration, but in memory of Vegas Posada.
Yes, sir.
Real deep, brother. Real deep, brother. Will never be forgotten. And those are coming out. I'm gonna launch those first before I launch the other three, because I want them to stand out. And they're a beautiful shoe also, and they will be available in June. So be looking for those. I'll have the pictures, the photos for you, so you can take a look at it. But yes, this man was an exceptional person. He was taken out of this world. One person, countless people. One person that's a unique individual, and you will never find another man like him, ever. In my opinion, ever find another man like Vegas Posada, ever. So I am very, very, very honored to even drop that shoe for him and for his family, because those proceeds right there, percentage of those proceeds are going towards his daughter, his seed that's left out in the world without him. And believe me, if he was still in this world, his daughter wouldn't have nothing to worry about. So I want to make it my goal with the Posada shoe to make sure that she is being taken care of college-wise and that sort of thing. So when those are launched, please support the Vegas Posadas, and just open your wallet, man. Spend them this money. You know there's another one coming. You know, but these are high-end shoes. Don't get it twisted. And I do not like when people message me saying, you should lower the shoes. No. If you do not have the money for these shoes, then they are not for you. Just remember that. You don't go there and ask Nike to lower the shoe. You don't go there and ask Gucci to lower their shoe.
Hey, it's on
Exactly.
the flip side. A motherfucker will brag on how much they paid for other shit.
Yeah, that's a goddamn shame that you got to always come down on the price. You always got to come down for the price for our so-called people.
Yeah, but when they
with
go
this
to
so-called people shit,
but they proud as fuck to say they spent $1,000 on a Gucci belt.
Yeah. Oh, they want to stun in your face all the goddamn time, all day.
Yeah.
But as soon as you know what I'm saying, hey man, the thing is, first of all, okay, my loved ones know this about me. And I'm gonna make it clear to you and everyone listening. When it comes to being this socio-political structure that our livelihoods are all of our livelihoods is placed upon, a lot of you motherfuckers don't even know the fucking board that this game is being played on.
Man.
You think you know, but you haven't studied enough. You haven't researched enough, and you don't look at it with a broad spectrum.
You know what they are? They Buzz Lightyear fresh out the box.
Fresh out the box.
Before he figures out that he ain't really Buzz Lightyear.
Still smell like new plastic.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, you know, you talk this so-called black community shit. You talk this so-called black business shit. But why in the fuck are you expecting black businesses, so-called black businesses and so-called black business owners to rewrite the rules of capitalism for your ass?
Yeah.
Why in the fuck do they have?
Well
why
said.
the fuck do they have to? Why the fuck do they have to bend to your motherfucking pockets when you never even question, like my man El Presidente said, J-Wall said, you never questioned the motherfuckers Peach, Ace Ill, you never question the motherfuckers in those Macy's stores. You never question those motherfuckers in those Nike stores. You see the price, you pay the motherfucking price. Pay the fucking price. Or you don't walk the fuck in.
Showing receipts at the club and shit.
And that's exactly the way you should play the capitalist game with the so-called black business owner, with the so-called black community. There is no motherfucking there is no cousin handouts. There is no hook me ups. There is no hook me ups. Play the capitalist game right, and maybe you'll get something from it. But you don't ask the motherfucking you don't ask the so-called man that speaks Mandarin to lower his price when you walk into his grocery store or walk into his corner mart. You don't ask the man that speaks Arab to lower his price. To speak Arabic, pardon yourself. Proper education always corrects errors. You don't question a man that speaks Arabic, and you don't tell him to lower his prices. Seems to me you motherfuckers want to talk capitalism, but don't want to play it right.
What are you talking about, man? That shoe?
Don't want to play it.
Yeah, I'm talking about motherfuckers calling him talking about lowering the shoe. Yeah. Motherfucker, I look, hey man, it's a quality goddamn
man, why
shoe.
Are you dwelling on that, bro? Why are you dwelling on that? I just bought the motherfucking shoe. Check y'all inbox. That's loose rap shit, bro. That's loose rap shit.
Hey Trey,
I just bought the fucking shoe, bro. I just bought the shoe. Fuck that. That just killed everything the motherfucker said, man. Everything the motherfucker just said. I just bought the motherfucking shoe.
See that?
That's all the fuck it is a shoe. I ain't gonna even wear it.
Exactly, G. That's what a gangster do.
Follow suit,
he buy a shoe and don't even wear it. Buy a shoe and don't even wear it. Look at that shoe needs to be on the motherfucking mantle anyway. Hey, G, he talking about people coming into his that attack him talking about bring the price
But
down.
look who he's saying this to, my nigga. He talking to two thinkers, two doers. I ain't giving none of that shit no energy, bro. When I just went and bought that shoe, I set all that shit up. Apparently, the nigga ain't got no money to do it.
Exactly.
Fuck, I'm gonna talk to a nigga that's broke for.
Exactly. That's what A.K.A. said. That's what A.K.A. said. No, I'm not gonna lower my price. That's what A.K.A. said. I'm not gonna. That's what Adrian said. Yeah. I'm not gonna lower my price.
Hey,
if you can't,
just because
afford the shoe,
just because that nigga jagged off his stimulus, just because he jagged off his stimulus check, goddammit, he can't get nobody else jagged their merch off.
Come on, man.
He can't get nobody else jagged. That ain't a stimulus shoe, motherfucker.
How the fuck you shake a stimulus check in a month? Come on, man. Come on, man. How you shake a whole...
Right now, it take me damn near goddamn it a week to spend $150.
Man, hey, pitching.
Right now,
funny when I
sit nice and easy. You know what I mean? Use it when I need it. But I guarantee you this: there was a time in my life. That stimulus check wouldn't have lasted an hour out of the bank where I cashed it from.
Yeah.
I'll tell on myself. There was a time when I was
not right now though.
There was a time
guess who you had an affair with, J. Wall?
There was a time.
Guess who you had an affair with?
What?
You had an affair with responsibility.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I didn't
have. Right. That's had an affair with responsibility. That's the best way of putting it, right there.
My only responsibility at that junction.
Oh, that's the only way of putting it, Irk. Break up with the bitch if you want to. Watch what happens.
Your whole life ruined.
Yeah.
Hey, Carlin gonna sit that one out.
Oh, best you believe me. That's why I say that's the only reason I have a reference point to a history of checkered past. is because now I have a child and a wife. Oh, best you believe, if I'm this motherfucker right now at this age, single, the checkered past is just a checkered life.
Come on. Come on.
My responsibilities comes in the women that I hold dear, and they happen to be a daughter and a wife. Best you believe me, if I'm out here running a gun and solo, I'm back to my old bullshit immediately. My brain goes to it every morning, and then I look through my house and I'm like, oh, I can't fuck this up today. And then I go to work.
Oh yeah, I can't do that shit no more.
But best you believe me,
Shit.
every now and
A
then
lie.
I get drunk.
Hey, bitch
Stop
ass.
it, Ill. Stop
Hey,
it,
the
Ill.
motherfucker in this motherfucker.
But every now and
Hey,
then I
you
get drunk in
bitch
Lexington.
ass.
Hey, but every now and then I get drunk in Lexington at a homie's house, and I wake up and I look around, and that ain't my house, and that ain't my shit.
Do it over
It
Irk
takes
out.
me a little bit longer to figure it out.
Go fall out over Irk Cliff. Nigga, you gonna get up and give his dogs a cigarette from kissing your ass in the mouth all morning.
No, I would never stay at Irk's house. I got a rule when I stay places after I've been out drinking all night. I never stay with nobody that's got no kids or dogs.
His
Because
dog's
I
gonna
don't
be
want
taking
no
selfies.
kids and dogs waking me up. I'm asleep until I wake up, and that's how I do it. If I got to do it in the back of my truck in a parking lot.
Hey, man,
You must have called
somebody in this
broke that rule. You must have called broke that rule over UHOA trickies.
No, he had a babysitter. He is. Now the dogs are always a problem. I had to kick 2 dogs off a couch just to go to sleep at that motherfucker's house.
Hey, but hey, you started off in a wet tent though. Come on.
Oh yeah, shit.
Damn.
Yeah. No, I thought you was
Damn.
talking about for his birthday. No, the camp out. Yeah, the camp out. The wet tent was actually better than his house because it was only me. I could do whatever I
There
want.
is no stunt.
Good thing about being solo in a tent, you can scratch your nuts, fart, whatever you want to do. Ain't nobody gonna say shit.
Shit. Hey, I got some motherfucking hot wings over here. I ain't even touched.
Yes, he is proud. He has to.
Hey, bro. Listen, it's been probably like 6 months now, bro. I ain't had no chicken in like 6 months.
Wow.
Salute, G.
Chicken?
Much respect.
Guess where I got that from? I got that from Wild Bill.
But I thought chicken was healthy. What the hell's wrong with chicken?
Nothing. I'm just saying what it's like without it in my
said,
body.
I can see
No
if you
chicken.
said like beef or
That's
pork
all.
or something. You know, that's heavy on the
Hey,
system.
ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. I just want to see what it's like without it in my body. Just, it's a lot of shit I don't eat. You know, I mean, for one, look, I'm single. A lot of shit I don't eat.
Yeah, like the shit you don't want. That's what you.
That motherfucker.
That's what you.
If my meal got to be gone by 6, motherfucker, I ain't home.
Yeah. That's what you end up. It ends up being part of your cuisine when you in a relationship. Sometimes you just eat shit you don't want.
That's why I love you, brother. Y'all took one for me. Y'all took one for the motherfucking team, baby. Shit. Y'all some strong motherfuckers. I swear to God. Me? Come on, man. My shit, I'd have went crazy just because she wouldn't make me crazy. Everything perfect. I lose my fucking mind.
Tell the truth. Am I the only dude who's ran down a whole list of the most delicious dinners you've ever thought about eating? And your chick was like, no to all of them. And then what you finally wanted was like the wackiest selection you could have thrown out. Am I the only one that's happened to?
Yeah.
I swear that's happened to me plenty of times. I was like, what about this? What about this? No.
More and more, I understand. I understand what's making your marriage work. I understand it more and more. Come on, keep it coming.
Fuck you, Dr. Phil.
Hell no. I'm learning. Shit. If I'm going to try, boy, I'm bringing all that shit up at the date at dinner. Look, J-Wall and Reverend Thompson, shit. Me and Trey just gonna show up, but still, I'm trying to, man, hell no. Boy, you a strong motherfucker. Damn, my shit in already? Hey, you cold. Oh, I thought my shit was in already. I been saying, whoo, fuck that ass.
Hey, you know they get hand stitched and delivered, man. You are official.
Hey, look,
on
check this out.
The right here.
He ain't lying because it said it's gonna come with a certified limited edition code.
Hell yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, these are limited editions, man. Ain't nobody gonna have these, but ain't nobody gonna have these. Can't nobody do nothing.
It took a piece of my eye too. You got to give a piece of your eye for the shoestring. Them extra shoestrings ain't coming with them bitches. It already said it. Shoestrings not included. Get your own shit. I said that's a real shoe. Motherfucker, give you a custom made ass shoe. You got to go to Best Buy to get your shoestring. Hey, I'm already finna have that. I already got my little panel. Hold on, I'm finna show you how I'm finna do my shit.
What's up with your mic, my friend?
Is that me, J Wall?
Damn.
It's probably Irk.
Yeah, probably. I don't know who it is, but somebody's got this.
I'm putting my shoe right here, bro.
Post it. Yeah.
Shoe goes in the boot, bro. Gotta go in the booth.
Man, now you get the conversational piece. So when all the dudes come in the booth, man, what is this right here? Where can I get this? Yeah, we're gonna have to get you some of these.
This, you know what I'm gonna tell them? Listen, they're gonna see the picture and they're gonna see that shoe, and I'm gonna say I'm standing on knowledge when I come in here.
Yeah.
How about that?
Straight up.
Standing on knowledge in my peacock shoe. Boy, don't make me do another commercial. Irk be selling me out. I say I can coach all cats and the goddamn let me make y'all another commercial. Irk don't fuck with me.
In fact, I need your your expertise.
Who's saying that? Man,
can you hear me, G?
You gonna have to cam up and let me see your face say some shit like that.
What? Hey man, you just gonna keep fucking with me. Hey man, I need your expertise.
Hell, you back down now, baby. We back in the show. Fuck you, man. I missed my motherfucking intro. They ain't even get to see goddamn the illest motherfucker in the Chi-Town introduce himself. What the fuck?
Hell no.
I let it slide because we were talking about.
Come on, man. You don't even respect my man enough, bro. You know I waited for you. I know damn well you waited for me. I explained myself. I got the invite. I just said I'm like I just got them and lagged and shit and just jumped up like, man, let me get on. But yeah, fuck it. I ain't want to say nothing because I heard y'all talking about the shoe. You know my goof ass posting as soon as the show come on. Beaker. Damn. Man, my son, baby, now he trying to show me the what they call that, the black and white thing, the ultrasound or Instagram, whatever the fuck that is, what they call it. Yeah. Ultrasound, yeah.
But yeah, he trying to. I checked it out. He asked me what he was having. I told him a girl. Shouldn't have showed me. I want you to have a girl. Let's see how your daddy half fell out.
Man, that is my guy right there. You hear that? You hear that? That Chi-Town lingo right there.
Man, I just thought about it.
You hear that Chi-Town lingo right there? Oh yeah, he's from the Chi. That guy from the Chi.
Listen, boy, we ain't go. Man, listen, I'm from Bluegrass, Illinois. That's where I'm from.
Come on.
That's my new fucking state, Bluegrass, fucking Illinois. I'm from Chicago, Lexington, Kentucky. Fuck yeah, man. Chicago. Do we got a president yet? No, I can't say fuck him yet because I'm still checking my mailbox. He might goddamn be like, fuck it.
Hey, you know what? That's a good question, G. I don't even think he knows he's president. That's a good question. Does Biden
Man,
even
listen.
know? Does Biden even know that he's president? Does he even know? I
No,
don't think he knows.
that man is Mr. Monopoly. Don't address him as shit else. He gave everybody shut the fuck up talking to me money.
That motherfucker, hey boy, hey, woo.
I gotta step out and step in, God.
That's all good, G. Hey man, let me tell you, Sleepy Joe, that motherfucker is a trip. You know what? Sleepy Joe has wrote the most draconian fucking police and crime bill that you have ever seen in your fucking life probably since Hitler. 51 offenses that could lead to the death penalty. This is your president. This is your president because, for one, he's not my president. I don't vote. Never trust politicians.
But he's gonna end racism.
First of all, the socio-political scheme needs the debunked fallacy of race. It needs it. It's the only way it's fueled by stupidity, and a lot of people go by racialist terms, go by and follow racialist propaganda, and do very little research. So no, he's not going to end racism. He's going to fuel racialist propaganda on both sides. That's what politicians do.
Show do. But Mr. Somebody, he's gonna free all the migrants, all the children in the places.
Oh, well, for liberals, where are you liberals at? You motherfuckers were up in arms. Tiki torches and pitchforks everywhere, just ready to go. You was ready to. He's building a border wall. Joe Biden ran on a platform of taking down that wall. If you're just so inclined to go and do a little Google research on your president's current dealings, you will find out that your president is currently funding the reconstruction of a part of the border wall that you and him were so against. Hold on. Pay attention. The guy that said fuck the wall is currently building new sections of the wall. You see, you get it now? Do you get why I say never trust politicians? Oh yeah, this is the platform, folks. This is where you come and get it. See, we got different platforms for different situations. Somebody got to say this shit is exactly the situation you should have. As far as socio-political jargon, let's come over here and get it. Come over here and get it. The jargon.
Yeah. Tell us all about your elephants and days.
Tell us all about your just voted sticker. Tell us all about it. Tell us.
Yeah. How much did that T-shirt and that flag cost you, fucking idiot?
You ever going to wear that Obama shirt again? You ever going to do that, huh? The Obama hat? You ever going to wear that?
You know the funniest shit I've seen though. The other day I seen a dude literally on the side of the road with Trump 2024 flags already. I was like, oh, he's already with the shit. Like, god damn, you really think that Joker's about to fucking make another run? That shit's over with, son.
What an idiot.
I said, oh, I want to buy one of them shirts just for the fucking just idiocracy of it. I want to wear it, and I hope anybody that takes me serious already know you're a fucking idiot, because this shirt's obviously a comedy piece. Trump 2024, those jokers come around. That election shit in this country is over, Jack. Welcome to the Banana Republic. They're going to give you everybody. They've been giving to you anyways, but now they made it blatantly obvious. You going to get who they want. These motherfuckers put a Weekend at Bernie's on the motherfucking pulpit. And you think that 2024 you're going to get old Agent Orange again? Are you crazy?
What it do? Brother on the panel, introduce yourself.
Big Wop in the build. Gang since Party Train.
What it do?
Cooling. Living. Enjoying life.
Thank you for coming to the panel, man. What's on your mind?
What you say?
What's on your mind?
Getting ready for the baby shower and gender reveal.
I can't hear you, G. You're breaking up.
I say I'm getting ready for this baby shower and gender reveal.
Oh, congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
So let me ask you. What are you going for?
To be honest,
What do you want? What is in your heart telling you? What you trying? Boy or girl?
To be honest, it's whatever. It don't even matter to me.
Yes, sir. That's what a father posted. Hey, man. Either way, my first child, I always, I wanted the boy, but I didn't care either or. You know what I mean? But as I said, man, you right. That's an official thing, man. First child.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, you gonna love it, man. You gonna love the experience of that, man.
I'm already knowing. I'm ready.
Yeah, man. That's what a man's supposed to be. Especially, I know, man. It's gonna be some tired nights, man. Speaking from experience, I have a 9. I keep saying 9, man. I don't want that little girl to grow up for shit. You gotta forgive me, folks. My youngest will be 11 soon, and for some reason,
you gotta let it go.
I know. For some reason, in my mind, she's stuck as a 9-year-old.
Put the knowledge there, God.
I can't
You
get
put
her
the knowledge
past. But my oldest is 21, man. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of sleepless nights, man. And yeah, I'm telling you, man, being there for them is great, man. My babies come and see me every weekend if they ain't busy. Now, they got their own lives, my older kids, but they always make their way to come see me and check on me and drop off the baby and, hug on me. So you're going to love that, man. You're going to love that shit.
I'm just ready for the baby to get here. That's all.
I'm going to tell you
man.
this right
one
now.
step at a time.
We got a minute.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know what the panel all feels about this. I'm going to tell you from my experience, bro, there's going to be some, futuristic parent-thinking people out there, and they might try to sway you and your lady off the binky, the pacifier. And I'm going to tell you right now, my friend, that is an epic mistake, my friend. Don't listen to none of these
hey.
You want
I will
those
say this.
motherfuckers on deck. You want them on deck, bro. I promise you. It's
That's a
gonna
fact.
save.
That's a
He's talking about
fact.
them
But at the
sleepless
same
nights.
time,
That's gonna save you some sleepless nights.
Yeah.
man, you need to make sure that you use it sparingly though, man, because man, it took us forever to get my son to stop using his binky, and he swore by it. He had H.L. will tell you, H.L. will tell you, man. I mean, he took it everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep them on deck though.
So
Hey,
you hey, bro,
hey,
let me ask
hey,
you.
well,
But
brother, hey,
before, hey, check it. Be real though, Irk. Be real. Before you got to the point of like, all right, I got to get this thing away from my son. When you were in the heat of the battle, when he was going through it, what did you give that little boy? You gave him that
The binky.
goddamn binky.
Yeah. Why you
Absolutely.
gotta
I'm
come on,
telling you,
man?
man. People are like, don't do it. But when they were going through it and there is nothing, no food, no holding them, no patting them on the back, man, you slide that thing on them, bloop. 9 times out of 10, you got a quiet kid. And let me tell you, for your nerves, you're going to want that ease here and there. I promise you now, my friend. My baby mama was all on the organic. We was making our own baby food and all this shit. She tried to go off that binky shit. It didn't even last for her 24 hours. And I went and bought a whole fresh pack. I promise you, my friend, they're a lifesaver, bro. They are a motherfucker
Hey,
for
but
some people to get them off.
it's
My kids
dependent
couldn't.
though.
I made a pack for
It's
my
really
kids.
dependent on. It's dependent though, G, because my daughter, my 18-year-old that's about to be 19, you know, she on the real, bro, she didn't like the binky.
Yeah, you got some kids like that too. Then you're just at the mercy
Man, this
24/7.
lag is killing me. Let me hold on real quick, J. Wall. Let me say something. StreamYards. Let me have a conversation with you real quick. This is bullshit, and I don't understand why the fuck we gotta pay so much. Why the fuck are we paying so much for these stupid ass connection errors and just all this bullshit? Why in the fuck do I get kicked out of my own stream every time someone calls me, huh? Why does that happen? And is it just my device, baby? Is there settings that I need to check? Maybe I'm not doing the proper due diligence, the research that I need to do to make sure that that doesn't happen. But StreamYards, my man already said that he wants to go duck hunting. And your logo is a duck.
I was cold on Nintendo, bro.
Now, I just want to be clear that we, all three of us, Ills World Podcast, UHOA Podcast, and somebody got to say this shit. We are all using your engine to do what the fuck we need to do via these platforms. Our personal platforms, that is. Why in the fuck can't you get your shit together, man? I be in the StreamYards message boards. Everyone's complaining. But at the same time, you have your fucking StreamYard ads everywhere on YouTube. You're getting the money to upgrade your shit. Do it.
Hire 4 blue check mark Instagram models, send them up in fucking Zoom, figure out what the fuck they're doing, and fix it.
That's all. Just fix it. It doesn't make any fucking sense that we spend so much money on these platforms monthly. We by God, we're working men. Why the fuck will we do the annual thing? No, we're gonna pay this shit month to month and make sure it's worth our fucking time.
Man,
And I have
actually,
been
if
and
we
I have
paid,
been
if we
looking
paid
at
for a,
other platforms and engines. Yes, I have. Go ahead, brother.
if we paid for a whole year of this shit, dude, you wouldn't be just hearing about this right now on this show. We'd be all up in your motherfucking emails and calls and contact us, whatever the fuck. Are you crazy? Why would we pay for a year? You ain't give us a month of good service.
Don't let us get enough money to where we come to your goddamn headquarters. And we ain't gonna do nothing physical. We just gonna do a whole lot of verbal bashing.
With Zoom t-shirts on.
With
Like, fuck you, this is where we're going. You fucking bitches.
He said with Zoom teach. Hey man, you know what? Hey, we ain't gonna never be able to talk no shit on Zoom. Zoom is too corporate handled for us to be as gritty as we want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely fucking for sure. I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
though.
they're too PC.
I
Hey, brother, but
shit the other day. This motherfucker, so Doug Stanhope and two of his peoples went on a Zoom meeting and pitched a sitcom to ABC, right? Well, ABC was like, we don't get it. It's too dark and crazy. Obviously, it's fucking Doug Stanhope. But when they were off of it, him and his other people were still on the Zoom. They was talking mad crazy shit. Fuck ABC, this and that. Still on ABC's Zoom call. All the ABC
dude,
people were off, but they were just rolling, recording like fuck these punk motherfuckers. They don't know what funny is. All this shit for like 30 minutes bashing them on their own Zoom shit.
it was Doug Stanhope. What the fuck did they expect?
Yeah.
Like that man has absolute. Not only does he have a filter, the goddamn coffee holder is broken. Goddamn it, he don't give a fuck.
No, honestly, if you knew anything about him, ABC, you wouldn't have even taken the call because he's not the type of guy for you all, which is sad for you all because he's a funny motherfucker. But you all never do anything close to his genius as Stanhope for
Oh
at
my
least the
god,
last fucking
his
10 to
hole in the
15 years.
wall stand up epic.
Oh, man, dude, fucking, he's amazing, dude. Like, and honestly, if you listen to him in podcasting his day to day, he is really just a depressed, drunk, bumbling fool, man. But somehow,
Man, you know who really hurt me?
when he gets that limelight on him, dude, he just turns electric, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
you're right. Hey, we've spoken about this before, El Presidente. But you know who really hurts me every time I think about it, man? As far as comedy goes, I was just like, God damn it, why did he have to go?
Who?
Patrice O'Neal, man.
God, dude.
We have spoken about this before.
Yeah, bro, I listened to so much of his old Opie and Anthony shit, his shit from fucking Colin Quinn's Tough Crowd.
All of it. I listened to it all.
He was immaculate, bro. And the thing is, he wasn't the most polished like comedian you would think of, like as far as like a stand-up sense and shit, but what he said and how he said it was just, it was always right on time, bro. He was amazing. And if you listen to comics talking about when they were coming up in the club with him, he was brutal. Kevin Hart said he was on stage once when he was coming up. He's doing a set. Patrice O'Neal throws a phone book on the fucking stage. And Kevin Hart just looking like, what? What the fuck? And Patrice O'Neal said, read it. There's better material in there than what the fuck you're doing right now. In the middle of a live set.
Yeah. There's stories. There is you can go on YouTube and see them. There are stories of comedians speaking about the first time they met Patrice. And when I tell you, look, dude, Patrice O'Neal is the one that got away, dude, because that motherfucker was going to be, to me, the next like for real. When he did his first big budget stand up presentation, bar none, from the opening from the opening fucking joke, destroyed. And his opening joke wasn't even a fucking joke. He was saying hi to the crowd and just built the greatest fucking just greatest setup line for a joke that I've ever witnessed since George Carlin and Dave Chappelle.
Dude, honestly, and I hate saying it now because it seems like a very popular thing to say. And honestly, I did not come up with this conclusion during the Netflix run. I came up with this conclusion way earlier in life, but I love Dave Chappelle. I think he's hilarious. But I honestly think that Dave Chappelle became like who he is now, honestly, because Patrice O'Neal and like a Bernie Mac are not here anymore. Because, bro, I mean, the Chappelle Show itself stands alone as one of
Hold on.
But bro, what I'm saying is Dave Chappelle would still be great, but if you still have a Patrice O'Neal on his shit, like through this whole progression of Dave Chappelle, because Dave Chappelle wasn't this GOAT comic until he came back.
I think it's first of all,
nobody was calling Chappelle a GOAT before his hiatus. They loved his show, but they weren't talking about his stand-up. I think in that whole run of him being gone and Patrice O'Neal still just in the clubs killing it for that whole hiatus, when Dave Chappelle came back, he'd still be Dave Chappelle, funny, a well-respected comedian. But if you still got a monster like Patrice O'Neal day in and day out slaying it, you're not just going to come back and drop this bomb because he's been here killing it.
See, the thing about what makes Dave Chappelle so brilliant, man, is that he did what the old school, saying the Red Foxes, the Richard Pryors, saying they had their TV series, saying and the comedy series episodes and shit like that. And they would sprinkle a little bit of their live stand-up within each bit that they did. It's the exact formula that Living Color used, the exact same formula, and Dave Chappelle did the same thing. But he added his stand-up in between segments, in between episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as in between bits. So I think that alone, to me, was the reason why people got to appreciate his brand of comedy, because you got to understand, you see his writing ability through the skits. But you see that's the same man that's doing this stand up that's funny as fuck too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you're getting to really examine this guy's mind.
Yeah.
Dude, Dave Chappelle's one of the illest to do it.
In no way, shape, or form am I ever trying to ever shit on Dave Chappelle, because like I said,
I know.
Honestly,
we've had too many conversations about Chappelle.
During the run of Chappelle's show, it was on. Dave Chappelle was getting notoriety for Chappelle's show, and like you said, they saw his stand-up in the show and his ear for music with his guests. But during that gap of time, Patrice O'Neal was murdering Opie and Anthony, murdering Black Phillip show, murdering
yes, Black Phillip. Oh my God!
So what I'm saying is, while Chappelle was making his real big name and stardom in Chappelle's show, Patrice O'Neal was making his name and killing it in stand-up itself. And then, like I said, he passes away. Dave Chappelle goes on the hiatus. If he never passes away, he's still on that trajectory through stand-up during Chappelle's hiatus. when Chappelle comes back and does the Netflix deal, Patrice O'Neal has probably already signed the biggest Netflix deal before that. And it would have been bigger than Dave Chappelle's at the time because Patrice O'Neal would have been a fucking monster by then.
Yeah, because his last deal was on Netflix, dude, before he passed. And the
Yeah.
thing is, bruh, see, I think Dave Chappelle, you know what I'm saying, he has an off and on switch for his funny. And for his brand of funny, because he does touch on a lot of he brilliantly and very cleverly touches on a lot of socio-political issues.
Very Carlin-esque.
Yes, very, very, very. And he'll let you know that Carlin is one of his inspirations. But the
That's
thing
why
is,
I love Dave Chappelle right prior. Like, I got hooked to him. Like, here's what happened. My homie that I was smoking a lot of weed with in high school was the first motherfucker I ever met with on-demand TV and a big screen, and we could smoke pot in front of the big screen. Best situation of my life at the time, next to basketball and pussy. But nevertheless, so it was great. It was the bee's knees, the cat's pajamas. He's got Dave Chappelle's Killing Them Softly on demand from HBO. We watched that shit smoking doobie. Actually, that I acquired from a guy who plays drums that you know. Nevertheless, this is the greatest stand-up I've ever seen to this point in my life. Dave Chappelle. And then I see the show, the popularity, Netflix. Now he's the GOAT. And it kind of made me feel a little slighted, a little nerdy about it, honestly, because I was like, man, I thought he was dope before all these other motherfuckers.
yeah,
But
it's that feeling
dude,
of
Killing Me Softly was brilliant. His Sesame
dude, it's the same feeling. It's the same feeling I get on. Dude, these motherfuckers on Facebook. None of you motherfuckers were listening to Rock Marciano. None of you motherfuckers in my area were listening to West Side Guns, fucking Conway the Machine, and fucking Benny the Butcher.
I honestly can.
It is.
I can't speak for everybody that you know, but for me personally, I can say that is fact because I know you got me hip to all them. So go ahead.
Now, with that being said, I see a lot of you motherfuckers. Now, I ain't asking for nothing. I ain't asking you to give me shit, but understand, you need weirdos. You need motherfuckers like me. You need the motherfuckers that's gonna step outside the box, out of the normal, and find that shit that you're not hip to and may like. I'm that guy. I do that type shit. And the thing is, bro, it's like, if I can go back to Patrice O'Neal, bro. Oh my God, dude, let me tell you something. Dave Chappelle has a cutoff switch for his comedy. He can cut it on and he can cut it off whenever he's ready, and it's totally controlled by him. With that being said, Patrice O'Neal's button is been broke, and it's broke and it's stuck on. Dude, if you go back and watch his Black Phillip episodes on YouTube, the most funniest shit you will ever hear in your fucking life. Him conversating with a female, oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God.
Honestly, bro, if you've never seen it before, I can promise you this. It's probably the funniest shit you'll see on YouTube. Hopefully next to the UHOA podcast. But I swear, he's flawless, bro. He's amazingly disrespectful and hilarious.
I don't know how this turned into a respect the comedian show, but that's all right. Let me ask you something, Trey, Adrian Richardson, Mr. Peacock.
Yeah.
Favorite comedian, please.
Favorite comedian? It has to be Dave Chappelle.
I mean,
Now, if you
that's
want to
always
go
going.
way back, the person that made me laugh back, just like back in the 80s with that Eddie Murphy Raw and stuff like that, it would be Eddie. Eddie was just a funny dude back then, like really funny, man. And he was like ahead of his time when he was out. So Eddie started it off, but Dave Chappelle, he does much more with the comedy nowadays. You know, he doesn't have as many movies, but he does much more with the comedy as far as real life events. You know what I'm saying? Really getting down and dirty and telling his opinion about big big subjects. You know what I'm saying? He touches on the community. He touches on the state of the people, the state of the black people. You know what I'm saying? He can relate real good. Now back then, that type
Yeah,
of
state of
comedy
people,
wasn't
period.
out.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah,
And the
back
thing,
then it was out, but it wasn't. You know, it wasn't deep like Dave Chappelle brings it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would have to say him now. You know, Kevin Hart's funny, but Kevin Hart don't hit them real life. He doesn't speak out real strongly about like what's really going on right now. He's in his, you know, I can't say honeymoon stages of his career because you know he's been out for a while now, but I ain't really seen him speak on nothing major, and that's what I'm looking for. When you have a
I think Kevin
platform like
Hart.
that where millions of people, millions and millions of people are looking at you, man, you got to say something about the state of the human condition or the state of the people that you are, your people. You have to say something about it, and they're not really saying anything. But Dave Chappelle is, so he's number one on my list,
Yeah, I see. You know what? And
and he makes it funny when.
I think Kevin Hart does that specifically, like he's trying to like stay out of any like real social political hotspots. But I think what you see in it and what I believe is true too, when you do that, you look hollow on stage. I mean, you don't show any depth to your personality, to your
Yeah,
soul,
exactly.
to your thought process. So even as funny as you want to be and can be, it's just like you know, like whatever, like knockaround jokes. You know what I mean? Like nothing's ever really gonna hit you deep because
Yeah,
he don't go like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's like it's
exactly.
funny, but it's like you
So
don't never really get that good vibe from it because he ain't shaking your soul up. You know what I mean?
yeah, you should
I
always
think if I had
squeeze
to,
some. You should always squeeze some knowledge and
I think so.
some
I think the
knowledge
best comedy. I
and
think the
some
best comedy is
awareness into it. In you know, he doesn't do nothing like that.
yeah. Me personally, bro, I think the best comedy speaks on society. You know, I think
Yeah,
the best comedy is relatable. You know, but I like introspective shit. You know what I'm saying? So uh, honestly, man, if there was no George Carlin, I would have to go with Red Fox. Red Fox, when dude, that was Red Fox went on a run that a lot of people don't appreciate. His stand up, dude, his stand up in the '80s was fucking amazing. And in the '80s, he was getting off the raunchiest jokes in the most cleanest motherfucking environments you've ever seen, and making it work.
Yeah.
So I mean, Red Fox is a
yeah.
monster. Red Fox is. I mean, the fact that he turned Red Fox has a 15. Is literally you can fucking put a timer on it. It's a 15-minute joke about washing your ass. It is the funniest shit you've ever funniest shit you've ever heard from beginning to end. 15 minutes
Yeah.
long.
I'm pretty sure I've posted that before.
Yeah, man.
Man,
But
I
like I
appreciate you.
said, it has to have some.
Yeah, it got to be relatable. It has to be relatable. It has to be something that if you're gonna make me laugh, it got to be witty, got to be clever. Because I'm not gonna just laugh at any. One thing I hate. Okay, so Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is a brand of comedy. I can do without the theatrics. I think he's funny without it. I think that when he gets too theatrical, it takes away from the bit, takes away from the joke itself, the sting of the joke, and then you just see him performing. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of it's not like a Dave Chappelle stand up to me. So I kind of battle with that type of shit. I like jokes that what I'm saying that are fucking clever. You know what I'm saying? Like Bill Burr, he's fucking clever.
Yeah.
Like
And
Bill Burr.
I love them ones that seem like they're like the fucking corner of the bar, cocktail in their hand, storyteller types too. You know what I mean? Like them motherfuckers that'll take you on a fucking journey, but like the whole story through and through is like punchline. You know what I mean? And you're just like laughing.
Yeah.
The story is just building, but it's just one fucking story. But the motherfucker might take 30 minutes of his set, but the whole story is fucking phenomenally funny. And then like you're crying by the end of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Man,
I think one of the best people to do that for me is fucking Ron White. That motherfucker can take you on a drunk, stumbling, mammering story of the night before like nobody's business. He's dynamite at it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the motherfucker just seems like your drunk uncle, but the ones that's always hilarious at Thanksgiving, everybody's side-eyeing, but he's always like bumming money off somebody. That's like, these are some of the most hilarious people in real life. You know what I mean? Like, and like you find a comic like that can just sit there and just shoot the shit like that. Like Joey Coco Diaz, one of my favorite comedians. That motherfucker can just sit there and spitball stories from doing cocaine in the 80s that'll make you cry laughing. But it's real stories of just some fucked up shit he did when he was a junkie. It's fucking amazing, though. These stories.
It's relatable too to those.
Yeah.
It's relatable too to those who live that life.
Oh yeah, like I said, I love that. I love that motherfucker. He tells a lot of stories about doing coke in the 80s. I can't tell you about doing coke in the 80s, but I can tell you all about doing it in the 90s and 2000s. So I can relate to a lot of these crazy ass stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I knew a dude like that, met a chick like that, had some shit like that happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's the thing, man, is like we're just real individuals, man. We real individuals, regular individuals, motherfuckers with jobs, motherfuckers with shit they gotta do day to day, you know what I mean? And we just come up here to share our thoughts and share our talents and try to entertain, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is about this YouTube thing, I'm learning that YouTube is a very wicked. Well, at least this so-called sector that I've been exploring, this area of the YouTube streets that I've been exploring is very, very wicked. And there are few YouTubers that I really enjoy as far as their content goes. You know what I'm saying? Relatable shit, real life shit, shit for adults. You know what I'm saying? Then there's, you know what I'm saying, other content creators that deal with the fuck shit. And I'm into that too. I be in your motherfucking chat rooms and shit. But dude, you know what the funny thing is? The motherfuckers that see you in the chat rooms and immediately block you. That shit is funny. Dude, and the thing is, I don't know what they think. Like, I'm at the house just throwing around plates and, you know, I just kicked the cat and... No, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm literally... And my cousin Adrian can tell you, and my man J-Wall can tell you, the type of character personality that I am. That shit does not bother me.
No,
It
it's actually just like you said. Like I can, the more they kind of get all in their feelings, I would imagine the more you laugh.
It is
Yeah,
funny as hell to me because like I really don't give a fuck enough. But I give a fuck enough, just enough to irritate you. That's all I care about, just to irritate you. If need be. Now, my thing is, there are a lot of chat rooms that I go into and never say anything just because I enjoy the show. And if I do say something, it's respect to the moderation, the people that's doing the modding in the chat room, respect to the viewers and the listeners in the chat room, and I enjoy the show. That'll be it. But then there's, those chat rooms that I jump in and they're like, what up, SGSTS? And then as soon as someone says, what up, SGSTS, I'm blocked.
God, don't even give you a chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, I ain't even said nothing. You didn't even drop the link. I didn't even jump on the panel. You ain't say nothing. And salute to everyone that does, all those that, that actually do let me on their panels to, let me, give out my spiel. I really appreciate that because you don't have to do that. And my thing is, I have an open panel as well. I want to have that conversation with you. But the thing is, just be willing to deal with the consequences of whatever you say, because I will do the same.
Please tread lightly.
They're not willing.
Please tread lightly. Now, guys, this is getting late hours. This motherfucking stream is getting on my nerves because of the lag. We're going to have to figure something out with that shit. But like I said, I have an announcement. And this announcement, I'm going to keep it short and brief. I'm taking the Wednesday slot, folks.
Oh, hell.
Wednesday, 8:30, 9 o'clock, no later than 9. Eastern Standard Time. Witch Doctor Wednesdays. Wednesday is mine. See, all you YouTubers, you're okay. You YouTube content creators, you're fine. I am no threat to you yet. You can have Monday, Tuesday, you can cam up twice a day. I don't give a fuck. I don't have the social media public draw to cam up every goddamn day, and I won't. I'm only going to cam up when I want to and Wednesday. When I want to and Wednesday. So outside of Wednesday, if you see me cam up, that is because I want to. I must have something very important to say. Like my not so recent Saturday stream. I would never really do Saturday or Sunday streams at all. Really, that probably will never happen again because my guys hold down those slots. If they need me to do so on my platform, somebody gotta say this shit, I will do so. But as far as Saturday and Sundays, taken care of. I am now taking control of the Wednesday slot. Witch Doctor Wednesdays, 9 o'clock, the latest, 8:30, the earliest. That is my announcement. And that is all I have to say. What do you guys think about me taking the Wednesday slot, guys? Because I've been fucking around. I've done a couple. I did Monday. I did Tuesday and Thursday. Kept bouncing. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just do Thursday. No, let me just do the Tuesday. And then I decided, no, let me do the Thursday. Then I'm like, no, you know what? So what you think, Jay Wall?
Oh, I love it. And if there's, no better way to top off your Wednesday choir practice than get you a little helping of the witch doctor. It's going to be spicy. I'm talking, honestly, for your platform and what you set out to do on a Wednesday night, that's honestly going to be like the dopest fucking part of the week for a lot of folks. I'm excited. I mean,
It's
you got a
hump
lot for
day.
Wednesday. Wednesday's really not that exciting of a day in the club as far as the content we provide in the club, as far as just day of work, as far as just your schedule of things you do after work. Wednesday's just like not really much of a good day. So what better reason to provide them with some high quality entertainment and some knowledge? I mean, it's got to be better than anything on your television. You done seen it all. It's streaming.
Absolutely.
See it whenever you want. You're getting brand new, fresh content every Wednesday to break your week up. Shit. And some motherfuckers just want to talk about a goddamn Camel commercial from 3 years ago.
Agreed. Because I feel like, if I could just add on to what Jay Wall said, El Presidente, I feel like, I've played with the Tuesday slot, I've played with the Thursday slot, and I feel like if I just go ahead and settle down with Wednesday, I can take care of my obligations as far as the UHOA, men's club, the actual group. I can handle my obligations as far as vice president, and I can also handle my obligations to the platforms that we run. Those platforms those platforms are Ill's World Podcast, Ace Ill, and Ace Ill Production. See, understand, Ace is the musical director for the shows that we create. He also adds flavor and music to any marketing promotions we're doing, any merch promotions that we're doing. Ill's World Podcast is a podcast that is hosted out of the city. My man from the city hosts the show. And just in case you don't know what that show is about, I'm just going to give it to you real quick. It's only right that you should know.
It's Ella. Hey, let's go. Bad bitch. I see you in the same fucking spot since I said bad bitch. Woo, you're looking at a motherfucker like you wish I died, bitch. True, can't say that shit when a nigga ain't even lying, bitch. Ooh, roll that motherfucker blunt, I'm trying to get high, shit. Ooh, that's that drop on the beat, let me spit this fire, shit. Cool, you got a 16, that's me, let's do it live, kid. Cool.
You got a 16? Let's do it live. Ill's World Podcast. We promote artists, music. We promote it. If you make music, if your voice is beautiful and you're a singer, if you're the illest MC in the streets, you need to be on Ill's World Podcast. Promote your music. Let us interview you. Ace Ill's last interview was with Max Julian, a Chi-Town fixture. Dope MC, dope artist who makes great music. And I'm telling you, Max Julian, first of all, do me a favor. Go to Ill's World Podcast so you can see who I'm talking about. This guy looks like a high yellow monster, but he's smooth as fuck, a real one. Makes real good music, makes music about relationships, ill with the pen. He knows what he's doing. Max Julian, and Max Julian came to Ill's World Podcast, gave us a great interview fun interview. Oh my God. Ill's World Podcast. Make sure you follow that little YouTube spinner. Subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications. We are trying to entertain you. Let us do so. Let us do that for you. Let us kill your boredom. Oh, remember when I said UHOA podcast? UHOA podcast. Now, when you hear the cry, when you hear the war cry, you ho, basically we're just expressing the abbreviation of the sort. UHOA podcast, UHOA, the men's club. Please go follow UHOA on YouTube. United Hard Hats of America, UHOA. Please click on the YouTube spinner. Click the subscribe. Click the notification button in order to get the notifications for each podcast show that we have. Man, these podcasts, the episodes that we've been having on UHOA podcast, amazing. We had our last show. We interviewed, unwittingly interviewed the J.K. show, comedian duo, beautiful women who do skit comedy, and their skits fucking funny as hell. In fact, once, and I made this promise on the UHOA podcast show, once I get my fucking external hard drives together and get all the files in its place, I will load up the JK show on Somebody Gotta Say This Shit, my YouTube channel, and my Instagram page. You are going to see beautiful women make you laugh. You understand me? And they came and shared their brand of comedy on the UHOA podcast. And you need to come and enjoy the UHOA podcast. Real quick, I just want to, remember I told you about Ace Ill? He does music. Well, this is what he does.
El Presidente! Woo! My God. Let's go. Yeah. United Hard Hats of America. If you a real man, motherfucker, stand up. Grace your cup, grab your nuts, that's your character. Hard hats around here is all we wear, bro. That's your call, big, call me J Wall. You can tear it up and I don't give a fuck, bro. We gon' man up, and if they ask who did it, we gon' stand up. Any motherfucker got a problem, put their hands up. Woo! You got something to say? Hit the app today. We gratefully appreciate all the comments and the calls, so please be safe. Greet the show right, y'all. Hey, what we say now? You home, you home, you home.
UHOA podcast representing for the UHOA Men's Club. Please go follow. Understand, guys, viewers and listeners, you have to understand this podcast is important. Why? Because how many podcasts do you know on YouTube who have OnlyFans women, beautiful, gorgeous OnlyFans women representing for the brand, the podcast, the show? In fact, they represent so well that they're willing to cam up and show you how they represent.
Sure do.
I understand I have been walking these YouTube streets for a very, very long time. And I have been actually active maybe a couple years. Few years, let's say few. Few is more than a couple. So, with that being said, I haven't seen it. I've seen a lot of female trolls come in and out of panels. I've seen a lot of. I'm talking about women who don't have YouTube channels but have OnlyFans accounts.
Get straight to the bag.
Yeah, I'm talking about women who pay more attention to money than chat room comments.
Yeah, instead of pandering for Cash App donations, they're making it clap for real cheese.
I'm talking about women who we have to talk into coming on to the show. Now, to me, that is gold because why? They don't even know we have a show until we mention it. And then when they actually come to the show and enjoy themselves, they want to come back. And then they want to make themselves a part of the show. And the thing is, guys, these are not YouTubers.
No.
These are not gamers.
Matter of fact,
See,
can I just go ahead?
Yes, please.
Just real quick for the traditional thought of a YouTuber, I'd like to make this disclaimer. We ain't YouTubers neither. Go ahead, my friend.
We're human beings with YouTube accounts, and now we're being active on those accounts because, well, thanks to COVID, it gave us ideas. It gave us ideas, it gave us motivation, and it gave us drive to go ahead and push forward with things that I have been actually hesitating to do, honestly. And now that we are full steam ahead, I'm so glad that we're doing this. I'm happy that it's happening. I'm loving the response that I'm getting from those that pay attention and those that pretend that they're not paying attention. Greatly appreciate that. So, with that being said, guys, you understand what I'm saying, man? It's me. Somebody got to say this shit. I'm on 3 different platforms, but when I'm on this platform, I'm talking shit, and it's gonna be on Wednesdays for the foreseeable future. It is Wednesday for me. Please join me every Wednesday, 8:30 at the earliest, 9 o'clock p.m. at the latest Eastern Standard Time. I think the next show next Wednesday will be a review show. I will be reviewing shows and episodes from Ill's World Podcast. Interviews, music videos that were featured on his podcast. A great interview that he had with Max Julian that he just completely blew my mind with that interview. The preparativeness, the selection of questions that he had ready just amazed me. It had me rethink my interviewing skills. And then we're going to review the funny. Oh, and there is episodes that I have to load up. There are clips from certain episodes of the UHOA podcast that I have to load up so you can understand what funny is from a hard hat's point of view.
Oh, yeah, we're bringing the funny.
Oh, we are bringing the motherfucking funny. Ill's World Podcast, Saturday.
And that
UHOA,
is I would like to extend the comedy olive branch because in comedy, I feel like, everybody, if you know funny, you know funny. And I think that speaks for itself because a lot of people don't, honestly. But if you fancy yourself in any kind of comedy terms, skit comedy, stand-up routines, whatever, if you think you got some kind of funny thing or whatever, holla at us, come in, call in, hit us up, let us know we help promote you, we talk. Maybe we can fucking, get a good laugh out of the motherfuckers together, who knows what. Or if you ain't funny, we'll be like the motherfucking Sandman and jerk your ass right off the screen. But either way it goes, if you think you bring it funny, man, we want to fuck with you. Come hella high water. Like I said, the two ladies from J&K TV, very pretty ladies, very funny, but their style of comedy and ours are not the same at all. But we're all in the same family as far as the funny bone. So if you think you got something funny, come with it. Come over and holler at us. Promote it. Let's see what you got.
See, guys, the thing is, the platforms that we've built with the idea to entertain. We didn't come to YouTube to try to be better than anyone else or any other content creator. That's not our goal.
Yeah, or talk about masturbation. Well, we probably will on my show, but not the way I'm speaking.
If we can make masturbation the topic, socio-political, maybe we'll have it here on Somebody Got to Say This Shit. But
I was thinking more of what I heard on this the Satan's Whore mixtape.
The
That's
Satan's
what I was speaking
Whore mixtape.
That's the type of masturbation I was saying we will not be speaking about.
Man, I tell you what. See, there's certain things that I feel like I needed to do on these YouTube streets to make people understand that you're not going to play with my name. And if you play with my name, I know how to play in the most irritating of ways. My man will vouch for that.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it also displayed your fucking production and videography skills. I mean, it's pretty fucking slick all the way around, I thought.
And I appreciate that, big brother, but they haven't seen nothing yet. The shit that we have planned. Let me get this fucking mixtape off the goddamn screen. Let me make them understand what we're doing. Ills World Podcast, UHOA Podcast. Somebody got to say this shit. We came into the environment. We moved into the neighborhood. And guess what? None of you motherfuckers bet not walk on our lawn.
No. That's what I meant. We're not YouTubers in the commoner's sense. Take it how you will, people out there. We are premium entertainment providers. We are HBO. Now, we happen to be sharing the same sandbox with you, but pretty soon you'll realize that we're building a bridge out and you're playing in the corner with the cat shit. But that's not our problem. That will become your problem.
And there's a couple of moderators that need to actually be changed out. There are a couple moderators that need to be added. And this ain't the moderation show. This is the announcement show. This is, and I appreciate everyone participating and being active in the chat room. Greatly appreciate you guys, man. And I will be more active as well in the chat room and pay more attention to the chat during lives in the future. And we will, for real, most of my Wednesday shows are going to be cam up shows. So if you want to cam up, so be it. Depending on the topic, if you want to, broach the topic, then feel free to come on up and have a conversation with us. I'm about done. You got last words, brother? I gotta go work tomorrow.
Yeah, I do too, my friend. I mean, shit, man. We just about to hit them again Saturday and Sunday and Monday. You know what I mean? The train keeps on rolling. Until next time, folks. Oh yeah, but the dude in the
Monday night. Hey, go ahead and tell them about Monday Night Mayhem. Every other Monday. Go ahead, tell them real quick.
Oh yeah, okay. So we started one idea for one 80s and 90s wrestling tribute show. But through that show, we found what I call the Webster's Dictionary of Wrestling. Our guy UHOA Apocalypse, he is the host now officially of UHOA Monday Night Mayhem, which is every other Monday night from now on. It will be a staple in the UHOA podcast brand. So please check it out. If you are a fan of
Great fun show. Great
if
fun show.
and if you are a fan of wrestling, even if you don't watch the shit now, if you were a fan as a child, the nostalgia of it. If you're still a fan now, if you got knowledge, you got a favorite wrestler. You don't think our host is bringing the heat. You don't think you think he's full of shit on a topic. You think his favorite wrestler's trash. Well, come on then, bring it. Come to the show, call in, watch the show. Hopefully you enjoy it. Comment, throw in your 2 cents, and you know what I mean. Shit. It's wrestling. Who the fuck, as a kid at least, didn't fuck with wrestling? Come on, man. It's for the nostalgia, or it's just for the love of the game and to talk shit and to cut. Because trust me, it's a UHOA podcast situation. So we bring the funny in that motherfucker too. It ain't just straight up and down black and white wrestling. This is what it is. We go in and we'll test some of you wrestlers fans' feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna talk some shit about some of these wrestlers. So tune in, please. And like on any of these podcasts, I would imagine I could speak for all the hosts in this regard. Chime in. Tell us what you think. Talk some shit. You like it, you don't like it, what have you. You know what I mean? We don't care to mix it up. And no idea is a bad idea. Just some people are stupid. And we know how to decipher the difference. So come on with it.
Yeah, and I feel like if you feel froggy leap, call in. If the show is a call in show, like I said, I believe I would go ahead and put myself on the limb to say that the UHOA podcast will be mostly call in, and my show the same way. I would say be very careful on how you call in to Ill's World podcast.
Yeah, I would
say be very, very careful.
Honestly, in that forum, if you're watching that show and you get the vibe of that show, if you're calling in on some sideways, petty, disrespectful shit, you deserve whatever's coming your way, anyways. Because that show's honestly not built for that. It's not that kind
Not
of
at all.
forum.
It's
Not that
a
forum.
great show, great music from up and coming artists. Man, it's Ill's World podcast. It's a great fucking show, and I love doing it. I love doing UHOA as well, but Ill's World podcast, I get to hear music is one of the things that keep me going in this existence, and
I
being
can't
on Ill's World.
stay without it. I can't.
Yeah, being on Ill's World podcast fulfills that need for me. So I just say that I would say to you that there are a lot of real people on Ill's World podcast, and these people may not take too kindly to you being a little extra on the phone. So just be mindful. I think all of us are. I would say all of us are the same way, but Ace, I've known him since I was a young teen, and I tell you, I've seen that man put a lot of motherfuckers in their place, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But hey man, hey Jay Wall, you roll with me the entire way through, man. Even through the lag, through the StreamYards pushing us out. with every fucking phone call that comes in. Man, you know I appreciate you, bro, and I love you for it, man.
Oh yeah, man. You know, I'm always down to ride with you, my friend. Like I said, I say it on every show I'm on. When I talk about you or when I bring you in on the show on Sunday nights, man, you're the Abbott of this whole Wu-Tang Clan, man. We got a hell of a network. I believe in our squad, man. We got our guns loaded, man. And so, you know, we ain't doing nothing but just fucking jumping across fucking rocks to get to the other side of the creek, man.
I totally agree, and the network is only growing, and it's only going to get better. Each episode, each podcast is only going to get better, and that right there excites me. That right there, knowing that I'm only going to get more creative. I'm only going to get better at this podcasting thing. Let's continue, bro. Let's just continue.
Yeah, I'm with it. And I would definitely like to second the disclaimer about Ill's World Podcast. 99.9% of his people that come on there tour for a living. So don't think you might not get touched. Leave them motherfucking Twitter fingers alone.
They'll set up a tour date specially for you.
Yeah, they could have a concert at a bar near you like the same week you're talking shit. Plus, I mean, if you listen to the show, there's no reason to talk shit. If you just like music, all you got to do is vibe out. You're going to get new music, maybe some shit you never heard, maybe an artist you loved, some fucking dope beats and a good conversation. If you got to talk shit about that, you're just a fucking prick anyways.
And then real quick, and if you think that I got a burp. If you think that you can talk shit on UHOA podcast, then I would tell you that be very careful as well, because there's a word called union. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they're in every state. Yeah,
Every.
Like not one state don't. So good luck with that. Oh, but feel free to call in with some fucking shit talking banter. We always fucking welcome that. We love the funny, and trust me, I'm not opposed to a good fucking joke. You got a good fucking roast on me, I will definitely entertain it. But the more disrespectful it gets, saws and pipe wrenches and trucks and shovels and backhoes are readily available state near you. So
angle grinders, like, come on, man. Just calm down. A lot of you motherfuckers don't leave your house. You don't have jobs. And I said a lot. I didn't say the majority of you or anything. I'm just saying that we pay attention. We are paying attention, and we're going to continue to pay attention. So with that being said, I just want to say, look, I know you're sick of me, and it's okay. It's okay, because that feeling is not going to change. The thing about feelings is the longer you have that one feeling, you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. And dealing with it makes it better. So I'm not going nowhere. My boys ain't going nowhere. My guys ain't going nowhere. The network is only going to get bigger. I got Wednesday. Now what? I am Irk Dah Nerv, A.K.A. Mr. Somebody. Everybody is somebody. Somebody got to say this shit.
Somebody gotta say this shit, so piss a bitch. Fuck your government. I'm hesitant to holler out that I'm in. I represent hollow points and Mac tears. But don't think them shots coming out of them. Last thing that you see is Nat Turner's grin. I'm a savage, not the average white boy, my friend. We ain't shooting. Fuck red, white, and blue. Irk Dah Nerv, like militias in the booth. Spit that word like the wisdom in the tooth. Get that herb like I need a blunt or two. Fuck y'all all, each and every one of you. You niggas wanna stay sleep? Fuck you motherfuckers too. All you niggas ain't loyal. Fuck the government soil. Bring heat to the planet, to this motherfucker